Congratulations! Your loan is conditionally approved. A SunWest loan originator is always on top of her approvals, no matter where she is. Break free with Morgan.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Christine Stewart. It looks like the battle between Loan Depot and its founder and chairman, Anthony Hsieh, has ended with everyone getting what they want. But more on that in a second. First, it's been a few weeks since we hosted our first Originator Tech event in Las Vegas, where our own Sarah Wolla caught up with a few of the female award winners for a better understanding of what's happening in the industry.
Just how far behind is the mortgage industry when it comes to technology? And what hurdles do we face as we try to catch up?
It's so far behind because it's a hard, when you're dealing with regulations and also an industry that it's just like any banking, right, industry or airline industry, they're still using old technology because it's very hard to move into new solutions and new platforms.
Maya Gardner, Director of Program Management at Blue Sage Solutions, says that shouldn't be an excuse.
Instead of trying to solve everything all at once, try to pick one thing that you can implement that will help you to be more efficient.
Gardner says you don't have to feel paralyzed when something feels too big to solve. Start with a small investment that gets you part of the way there.
It's really about the planning for the future rather than getting stuck with, I'm going to implement one thing and that's going to solve everything, because that really is probably not accurate.
Sydney Bosick, Director of Project Management at Appraisal Vision, says the mortgage industry should be looking at other industries that do tech well.
The way the healthcare industry shares data and makes data available and accessible.
But some experts see progress in the industry.
I don't think we're as behind sometimes as we might feel like we are.
Amy Braun, Product Director for Rocket Central, says personalizing the technology experience for the customers is really key. Not every company is as big as Rocket, so if you're a small brokerage, the best bang for your buck is the customer relationship management system.
Can they capture how a client wants to be communicated with? From there, clients want that smooth, streamlined process. So what can they do from a technological perspective to make sure that that client experience through the process is as smooth as possible?
All three women we interviewed for this report were recently recognized in the latest issue of Mortgage Women magazine for their contributions to mortgage technology. To read more about them, go to mortgagewomenmagazine.com. For The Interest, I'm Sarah Wolak.
Thanks, Sarah. We're looking to celebrate the impact women are having in the mortgage industry with our Mortgage Star Awards. So if you know an incredible woman who has helped shape the industry, let us know. These can be women who have shown growth and achievement, are dedicated to their communities, or have mentored others in the industry. You can make a nomination at nmplink.com/mortgagestar. The deadline is April 14th. Honorees will be recognized in an upcoming issue of Mortgage Women magazine. They'll also be honored at Mortgage Star July 10th in New Orleans. You can join these inspirational ladies by signing up for Mortgage Star at mortgage-star.net. Attendees also get into the Ultimate Mortgage Expo the next day at no additional cost. After the break, we'll tell you about the agreement between Anthony Hsieh and Loan Depot.
Tired of turndowns and wasting 25 basis points or more on slow and manual loan processing? Divorce your processor and break free with Morgan Chat AI. There are no bad deals or tough loans, only deserving families that need AI-driven fast and accurate service. We treat every client fairly and with empathy. AI that understands how you feel.
I am Morgan. I get you.
Welcome back. Anthony Hsieh, Loan Depot's chairman, founder, and biggest shareholder, is getting what he wants. Steve Azonian will be joining the newly expanded board. If you'll recall, Hsieh has been battling with the company over Azonian's appointment to the board. Instead of continuing the argument, the company expanded the number of board members from 8 to 9. The board will return to 8 members in 2024. Hsieh says the addition of Steve to the board will bring a new and valuable perspective that will help loanDepot navigate the extraordinary challenges facing the mortgage industry. Despite significantly reducing expenses, exiting the wholesale channel, and cutting thousands of jobs, loanDepot Inc. reported losses for both the fourth quarter of 2022 and the full year. Last year, loanDepot reported a net loss of $610.4 million. In other news, today kicked off with mortgage applications dropping by 4.1% from 1 week earlier as affordability remains a challenge. This comes on the heels of 4 consecutive weeks of increases, fueled by a small dip in mortgage rates. The MBA says they have seen relative weakness at the high end of the housing market in recent months, but they do expect strong demand from first-time homebuyers over the next several years, given the large number of millennials hitting the first-time homebuyer age. Coming up, price drops are stressing out people who bought their homes last year.
Network with more than 2,000 attendees in Irvine for the California Mortgage Expo, May 3rd and 4th. From San Diego to LA to San Francisco, no one does it like we do. Sign up now at camortgageexpo.com.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. Home prices have been coming down in many markets, and that's good news for home shoppers. But it's now a problem for some new homeowners. The insurance company Insurify says that 27% of owners who bought their homes in the last year are now underwater, and another 58% are worried they will be soon. In fact, the survey found that new owners were most stressed about the high mortgage payments and the fear of their homes losing value. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.